Hello, everybody. Beckie Belote here from Newport News, Virginia. And today I have another tip. What I'll be doing, I have a couple of announcements, but I'll be using the new notebook border maker cartridge. I'll be using it actually with the actual ruler. I know a lot of times I don't, but I am going to use it as it was designed. And I'm your scoring blade for your trimmer. You're going to need your trimmer and your scoring blade and some post-its if you have some post-its. This skill today, hardly ever do this, but today it's going to work really well for you. So I wanted to give you the heads up if you want to, I don't know. Do you do these borders alongside me sometimes? I don't know. I can't see you. So in case you do. All right, so just a couple things. We had a big release yesterday. So the all the autumn stuff, lots of really beautiful things. There's a bundle. If you get the bundle right now, and I don't have one yet, but I did 2 day ship mine. We get a canvas bag, and it's a nice big size bag, and it's got a zipper on it, pockets, really pretty. You get to pick your color, either navy blue or CM blue, which is that blue up there on that sign. So you get to pick your color. So it's a really great deal. But it's while supplies last or until next Friday at 1 o'clock. And so we're still in August. So it'll be first Friday in September, I suspect. Maybe the next Friday in September. Yeah. Not this Friday, but next Friday. Okay. Great time to get the autumn line. Super, super pretty. Also, Oktoberfest stuff is out. What is Croptoberfest? It's something that our advisors at Creative Memories do every fall. It's like a big deal. We have cupcakes, and some of us, everybody does something different. So I don't know what everybody's doing, but we have decorations, we have sales, we have promotions, and we have a line, like a really cool line right now. It's Croptoberfest line, and we will have page spread specific for that. And so you want to go buy the bundle. All right. So you want to buy the bundle now, ahead of Croptoberfest, whenever your advisors is. Don't have an advisor? No worry. Find an advisor near you so you can go to their Croptoberfest. If you are in the Newport News, Virginia area, the Tidewater area, I would love for you to seek me out. I do love Croptoberfest. It's a great, great event. So I wanted to let you know about that. We did, let's see. Another thing, I am back blogging again at www.scrapbookwithbecky.com. And so I put lots of page spreads up there so you don't have, if you like to steal page spreads, there's lots of ideas like for wedding, for school, stuff like that. So go check it out. I would love for you to follow me on my blog at www.scrapbookwithbecky.com. Another announcement that I want to make, and I do this pretty often, but I do want you all to know that some of you really are obsessed with this stuff like I am. And if you're obsessed with creative memory stuff and you're buying a lot of stuff, you may want to reach out to your advisor and consider joining our company as an advisor. A lot of people think, oh, well, I can't do YouTube videos. Well, most of the people I know don't do them either. So it doesn't really matter. You don't have to have a big business. If you think you can find even just a couple of people, it would be so fun, wouldn't it? To be able to earn money while you learn. Everybody starts out from scratch with not knowing much about anything. I was a scrapbooker, but I had never even, used Creative Memories products. I had been using them with an advisor when I started. That was years ago. So you guys, you earn while you learn. It's fun. It's a great community, and we would love to have you. So if you've been watching me and you are considering doing this as a business, just reach out. Don't be shy. Would love to have you, help you save money, help you earn money, help you create your own community in your town. It's tons and tons of fun. So I wanted to say that we are a debt-free company, just like so you know. This is our biggest selling season of the year coming into fall. So it's a great way to make extra Christmas money. Some people do this just to earn Christmas money or to just plan for that summer vacation that they have been putting off for years because they didn't have the extra income. So it doesn't have to be forever. So anyways, just let me know. So I will stop talking about that. and get on to what I'm going to talk about now, and that is that notebook border maker cartridge. So, ooh, I'm going to change my screen, but I'm going to tell you right now, I did not prep the screen, so no telling what you're going to see. Let's see. I'm not so bad. So let's just put this like that. Oh, wow. I didn't waste too much of your time on that, did I? It's just a tad. All right. So, I'm going to put this out of the way for now, but we will need all these components. All right, so the first thing I wanted to show you, this double page spread was made with, this paper came from the back to school line. This embellishment came from the back to school embellishment line. I used white sans serif letters to look like I had written with a chalkboard, with a piece of chalk on this little blackboard icon. And this little guy, he looks like maybe he's giving a speech, maybe he's forensics, whatever, but in this case, he's running for class office. So great. This is the new, this embellishment came from Knowledge is Power. That's the name of the embellishment pack this came from. Has all kinds of cool things like STEM and chess and what else? Book reading and all kinds of things and activities dealing with school. But what I wanted to show you mostly about this, oh, by the way, this is an embellishment also from the regular school collection. All right, but what I was showing you is I took a piece of lined paper. A lot of people don't even know we sell lined paper, but we do. One side of the lined paper is lined, the other side of the lined paper is white. And it's a different color white than our regular cardstock. So I really like it. It's brighter. So it's a great use of line. So this, in this case, this is a school page. Lined paper is great on a school page. But you could also use it for journal boxes, right? I could just cut up this and it would already have the lines on it to save me time. And then when I, needed a scrap that matched, I could use the white on the other side that is not lined for a box. So I wanted to show you about that. I did the notebook border maker cartridge along the edge to give this, I think, stunning, eye-catching look. So if you're looking for lined paper, go to creativememories.com and in the search bar, type lined paper. We have it in natural and in white for a pack of 10 for $10. All right, so I wanted to give you a heads up about that. Next, I did another one. This time I used the embellishment pack called On the Court, and also the one that was called School Spirit. School Spirit, because I was a cheerleader, my daughter was a cheerleader, I coached cheerleaders, and I know that at basketball games you have cheerleaders. So I actually mixed those pack. I threw out this little cheerleader from that. This actually came from, I think it's called On the Mark. The one with the word mark in it. That one is designed to go with any of our embellishment packs. We now have 10 embellishment packs for sports and stuff. I talked about it last week. So there was one big embellishment in there called On the Court, and I split it between the two pages here. I threw a basketball on there. And what I wanted to show you was this right here. Thing to do with notebooks right now. And it doesn't matter because this is a stinking cool border cartridge, whether you're dealing with notebook paper or not. But down here, I did make my own little journal box using my perforated blade here. And I went ahead across the top here with the notebook because maybe this was a high school or middle school basketball game. And so the notebook would go. But please know this could be used for anything. I love it. It's a little bit rugged. And I could see lots and lots of purposes for that. So I hope you love this basketball spread. All right. But today I'm going to show you a couple other things that you may not have thought of. So this one, I threw this piece of paper on a piece of totally tonal. I think this is probably canary. If it's not canary, then it's tangerine. I kind of mix those two up. All right. And what I did is I left an extra large border on the top. How big? Let's see. About a 1¼ inch wide. All right. And I did not try this first. So you may not want to write down 1¼ quite yet. Let's see how this works. I just kind of eyeball these a lot of the times, and then when I get to presenting, I'm like, oh, I should have measured that. So anyways, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the border across the top. All right, and I'll keep going. I make sure I get all of it. It doesn't really matter how wide this is. The notebook's going to work on any width. All right, so that looks kind of cute just the way it is, but that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is do a little fold. I'm going to put some adhesive along the top here. This is Repo. And then I'm going to fold it down. And because it's Repo and because I don't like how far down it went on my son-in-law's head, he doesn't want notebook paper on his head. So I'm just going to do it a little less severe. All right, so I am going to stick to my theory that that's probably a good amount to stick out at the top to get this look. May have had better luck scoring this to make it more straight. I just wanted to let you see what that looked like. Kind of a cool look, right? All right, so I did another page and I'm going to show you another cool idea that I tried out this morning with this. So grab a piece of paper where you like the front and the back. And I'm going to cut this at this time. The one in my demo page is not quite as wide, but I think I like the wider width. I'm cutting it 2.5. So you can write that down. I did test this. It is 2.5. And then I want to score it in the middle. So what's my little mathematicians at home? What is the middle of 2.5? Think about it. Think about it. What is it? So if you were thinking 1.25, good job. That is the answer. 1.25. And let's just score that. All right. Then what we're going to do is fold it. Doesn't matter which way, actually. All right. But when we put it in the border maker, before we put it in the border maker, when you use the border maker, it works really nice when you have a whole piece of paper or a nice chunky piece of paper. Because this ruler is holding your paper in place while you do the border. However, sometimes you might be using a piece of paper and you're down to a piece of paper that, say, let me make a piece of paper that's down to this big. And you're saying to yourself, oh, darn, I can't use it because it's not big enough to put in here. And you certainly can't use it the way it was designed because there's nothing to hold your paper. However, one of the things I've taught you to do is you can start it upside down and you can do it. All right. You can go ahead and do a punch, and then you can go through and then do another punch. And I would tell you to do it this way because it's fast and it works really nicely. But what I will tell you is the notebook one has a lot of play in it, and it's not really straight when you do that technique. And in this case, we're going to do double, which makes it even trickier because we've got a lot of detail in this. The more detail you have when you start doubling it, the harder it gets. And what I am going to do, so in order to do this, we need an anchor to make this piece of paper longer. So I am going to put a Post-it on the end, on the middle, and on the bottom. And while you are getting caught up, I'm going to let my dog Gracie out because she's barking at me. And I suspect he's slow. Be quiet. All right, so letting her out did not work today because UPS is out front. And if I let her out, she will bite. So we're going to carry on, assuming, like you all sometimes say, that they're not very loud. All right, so we're going to put this in so that the open flappy part is towards the ruler part. It's really important. If you don't do that, it will not work. Okay. So this open part is here. All right, so now you can see that the Post-its are holding this paper in place. And when I go this back, it's still here. First cut, what you're going to want to do is kind of squish it together so that it's closed. You line up this little dot here to this little dot here, and you can mash. And then you're going to do it gingerly. Go slowly. If you're going slowly and you still get a tangle, don't worry. Simply pull it out and pull off any of this stuff. All right, I didn't get a tangle, but if you do, pull it out, pull out all the stuff, put it back in here, because I have had a tangle before. So I know that it does tangle sometimes. And then just put it back in and start where you left off. Start really gingerly. So what we did is we cut both sides at one time, which is what I wanted for this look. All right, so this is really pretty just the way it is. This is a nice border. I'm going to show you what you've got here. Show you some different looks. All right, pretty, right? And I could put, a piece of paper on top of that. Let me cut some. For a really cool look there, right? All right, but that's not what I'm doing today. What I'm doing today is I am going to put some adhesive on, like for this, I'm gonna right above the line, I'm gonna dab it with some regular adhesive. Repo's fine too, but because of all these little things, I want it to be really down good. If you want to use a combination of the both, it's not a bad idea too. But I really want it strong because I want it to stay in place. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to fold it directly back. I am going to fold it so that it goes just under the other one. And you're probably saying, why didn't you score? You know what? I did actually try this with scoring, and I couldn't get an easy enough dimension to tell you to get the look that I wanted. So I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you fold it as much up as you want to, and just kind of be careful to make sure it looks like it's about the same. Do you like that? I think that's a really cool look, don't you? All right, so let me show you. And again, it looks really nice here. If you have two of them, you can, do them together to get a more dramatic look. Do you like that? It almost looks like a zipper, doesn't it? With some denim paper, I think we could mimic a zipper there. All right, so just wanted to show you the different looks, and then I'll show you the completed page. I used Leave Nothing Behind. What inspired me to use Leave Nothing Behind? I'll tell you, it was the laser papers. Because if you were a quick shopper yesterday, they may have sold out on you on the laser papers for Croptoberfest, and you were like really sad faced. And so I wanted to show you that we have other lines that have laser papers in case you didn't know, and to also let you know that the company is ordering more, and they'll be in towards the end of September. So hopefully before most of you attend your National Scrapbook Day. So no worries, laser papers will be back, but I wanted to show you what a laser paper was in action. All right, so this is Leave Nothing Behind. This whole thing right here is an embellishment that I put adhesive on and stuck down. I did add that little sticker right there. It's like a little quote from the Leave Nothing Behind sticker pack. But it's ready to throw your 4x6 pictures into the hole. So it's a really pretty look, really speedy, fast. So I did both of the techniques I just taught you. I folded over a border with the notebook on the end, ready for a photo here. Give some texture there. And I did the fold over here with this one. Isn't that nice? So all of the paper stickers and this embellishment and stickers came from Leave Nothing Behind. All right. It's a really full line. It's got embellishments. It's got mats. It's got all kinds of paper packs with it. It's got stickers, and it's got the laser paper. So here's another one of the laser papers that I'll show you really fast. Looks like this. And so you can use it as is, just throw it on a piece of color that you want to show through. You can add your photos, and it's going to be pretty as it is. One like this, I probably would also cut up. Like for instance, I might cut right down this line here and write down this line here. And then I have two borders for here and here. And then I have two more borders for another page. Okay. So anyways, you could cut it down the middle, put part on one side, part on the other, to make them go farther. Our laser papers typically come, as well, the Croptoberfest ones, when they come back out, with front and back in different color schemes. So I tell people to get more than one pack. I love them. I think they make real fast, really pretty, dramatic pages in no time. So that's the Leave Nothing Behind line. And I think I have told you everything I want to tell you. I sure wish you all could ask questions. Actually, it would just make it longer. You wouldn't like that. But thank you so much for your time today. And I appreciate you following me. If you're looking for Creative Memories products, it is a great time to shop at creativememories.com. That's where you can find me. My name is Beckie Belote, Beckie Belote.